Underground Wonder Bar. So without further ado, I might introduce a social bon vivant that has brought this place to its knees with rapture and joy, night in and night out for the last damn near 21 years, and the woman who's been nice enough to give Come Home Chicago a home for the last year. It's our 1 year anniversary, guys. The woman who's been kind of like a second mom to me. The woman who plays here Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Puts everyone in these seats, makes all the decisions on the lights right there to this guy, you know, working the camera. Her name's Lonnie Walker. She's a great lady. She's one of the best people that you can know in the city of Chicago. And she'll make it happen because she has that spirit. Without further ado, Lonnie Walker.
Wow, wow. I purposefully didn't write anything because there's something so wonderful about coming up and not having a clue what's going to come out of your mouth. And most of us who live are scripted in the way that we're asked to do a job, in the way that we're made to drink, the way that you cut the lines, the way that he stands over the way. Matt was brilliant. I'd like a round of applause for Matt, who I've known since he's 5, for putting this together. And watching the potential, one of my favorite things in life to do is to watch the potential blossom. Steve Kua, you were brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And I've watched Steve since he was fresh on the scene. It is so magical. Consanguinity. There we go. It's a phrase that he put together. It was the name of his first album. We have in our midst tonight, I can call them the Venerable. Lately, you know, because of my hair, I guess, and the demise of this building, I've been called Venerable, and that's kind of a strange word to be called. I was a baby, too, even though I was really quite seasoned when I first opened this stage 21 years ago. I still feel brand new every time I walk on stage. And that's what it's about. Having this Come Home Chicago, and having so many people talk about me, the it, the where, the how. So looking over the photos, looking over the videos, looking over all of the memorabilia. Cheryl Johnston's with us tonight. We met 21 years ago, and you know how the lives cross and our paths cross and recross. It's a small town. So when I was on my way to hop, skip, and a jump over to 2 venerable people who are in our audience tonight, and that would be the wild and wicked Miss Suzanne Petri Dish. We were part of Weird Wild Wacky Women on Wednesday, so we're going to reenact some of that next Sunday, the 21st. And her dear husband and a great friend of mine, Mr. Bob Bruller, is also here. But if those are names that you don't know, it means that you haven't been enmeshed in Chicago arts, music, theater, and everything that goes along with that. You know, they've gone from here to here to here to here to here. And because of those two, Susie Petrie and Bob Ruler, I also got to have all of the actors come in here. And I stood just, you know, wide-eyed at the beauty of me being able to be here in the midst of my own place, because it got bigger than me a long time ago, and have amazing actors who came through. They're not just the movie star ones, the Chicago theater stage actors. And that, you know, that's my other thing, is that I adore all those people. And to have this element, the writing part of it, Matt and Don DeGrazia, give it for Don DeGrazia. As Don gets that beard, we're waiting to see the pictures of before and after. You can be able to tell which phase was it by Don's beard. Did you notice that? My white hair and Don's beard. How long or short was it? Anyway, so those kinds of things that I will find. I found the other space that we're going to. I will find the money, and my what's the big word? Plea to all of you is to pass the word along. And I'll show you the little jars that we put the jar over here. Okay, this is my job. I'm a PTA fundraiser. I'm a fundraiser. I got this bar not because my daddy handed it to me or my mom handed it to me or any other angel. There are lots of like mega angels who kept it alive through the years, but mostly because I had to get past my fear of asking people for money. It says, Wonder Bar, oops, it's a Wonder, the bar was in my head. Wonder lives on, donate now, and right now it's empty. So every day we emptied it out. We only started 2 days ago because I was had to get past my pride and my ego in order to ask for money. It's very, very difficult for me because I want to do it all on my own. Sad fact is that it's way too big. The happy news is that the place that we're going to is 736 North Clark, and we are only $180,000 shy of going there. It's twice as big, and people are like, oh, I'm gonna miss. No, you're not. You're gonna miss all those things that Matt talked about. But it doesn't matter because there's new. I love the French word for memories. You know what it is? Souvenir. We'll have souvenirs from all of the new stuff that we're about to do. So I was going to do a song. I took up way too much time. I could talk for a really long time. But mostly, this is going to get quietly passed around. And you're going to go on my vlog. My daughter tells me it's a vlog. It's a video blog. Thank God for Tom Boston, who knows all the technology. So he can get me out there every day. In all sorts of conditions, at all sorts of times of day and night. But every day until the demise of this. And the other thing we're going to do is the Care Bear stare. How many people out there like me who live through the Care Bear stuff? Make some noise, Care Bear stare! So what we're going to do with that is I am begging our new owners, I'm begging them for a 30-day reprieve. Take us through the rest of the year. That's all we ask. So with your help like that, yeah, Care Bear stares are kind of quiet, but we're going to do one Wonder style and make it happen for as long as we possibly can, but just take us to the end of the year. Come on. So that's what I'm saying. Pretty much every day on my blog, my Facebook, and Underground Wonder Bar. Yeah! So no amount is too small, no amount is too large. If you want a part of it and you don't got like a big shot or one of those people that Steve was talking about, you get to be a part of it too. And you get to say that you are part of this new wonder. Yeah! Thank you, Matt. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Albert. Thank you, Lisa. And I want my beautiful son behind the bar. Get up for Andrew, my firstborn. And Rachel behind the bar. And Jenny, who's your waitress on tonight. Thank you so much for filling in. And so far, we don't have anybody at the door, but there will be somebody at the door. And I love just everybody talking about Chicago. Here we are.
Alright, this is day 21. I got Ray Bean. I haven't seen Ray in a long time, and that makes me happy. Got kicking it with KP. That's making me really happy. But guess what? It's Lonnie Walker's Wailing Wall. Are you ready? I'm ready.
We want to stay.
For real, shit.
Thank you. Thank you for letting us get that out, brother.
Right on, you know?
Peace. See you in a couple of days.